In many tutorials and books, you'll be asked to start a Xcode project based on the window-based application template. But if you look in the version 4.2 of Xcode, you'll see that there isn't a template like that. So what I want to do is to show you how you can start out with the empty application, which creates a main window nib file, or the equivalent of a main window nib file in code, and show you how to set up the main window nib file so it'll be compatible with previous versions of Xcode. What we'll do is we'll create a product template so we can create this main window nib file. This is what we get with the empty template, and you'll see there is no main window nib file like you had seen before with the window-based application template. And the reason is that everything's created in code, and you can look in the app delegate and you can see that in the did finish launching with options, there's a self window that takes the frame from the main screen and creates the window from that. What we'll be looking at is how to take what we have here and create the nib file so it'll be compatible with previous versions of Xcode. The first thing we need to do is to create the main window nib file. So we'll go up to File, New, create a new file, and this is part of the user interface. We're going to choose empty, which just creates the empty nib file. I'm doing this for the iPad, but you could choose. We'll call this main window. Create. So you see now that we have a main window nib file. You want to change the file owner's class for the main window nib file to UI application. Next, you want to find an object in the library, drag that underneath the objects for your placeholders. Then you want to change the class of the object that you just created to be the app delegate class. Finally, we'll drag a window out. Now let's bind all this together. First, we want to go into appdelegate.h, the header file. We need to declare an outlet for our window property. Next, we're going to connect things up in our main window nib file. First thing we'll do is connect our file's owner, which is our UI application, and we'll set up the delegate for our app delegate. The next thing we want to do is to connect our outlet that we just created to the window that we just drug out. So we'll select the window outlet for that, and just so we'll know we've succeeded, we'll drag out a label, put in Hello World. Now we want to go to the project in our target and specify that the main interface that we want to run when the app starts is our main window nib file. Since we no longer need the code in the did finish launching with options method, we're going to just remove that, and then we'll run the application. Now our MainWindow.xib is functioning, and you can use it anywhere that you're asked to use a window-based application.